saying that I'm using fucking NBA Top Shot for. It's like Stugotz and Levitar be using Super Bowl week as their excuse for anytime they mess something up when they're talking.
No,
Just. Yeah.
I know. Yeah, she's a little.
Hey, you know you got the.
That's true. That's true.
You got them lifers. You got them lifers. There,
Yeah, you
know.
can. Yeah, it's fine. I don't know. I was just saying. I put the guy. Yeah, I put the guy that lives in between
Kendrick
here and my
Perkins,
crib
I
on the
guess he's not old,
on the
but-
practice team, so it's fine. You know, it just be like that sometimes.
Also, were you a jerk and did you already start it?
Yeah, I already started.
Yeah, I know.
Just gotta,
Hey,
like, vibe a little
man,
bit.
live
All right,
to the
quiet
audience.
on the set.
Jeez Louise, gosh. Say that.
I know we don't. What time is it? It's like 9.
Waiting here like somebody bully him. Like somebody bully him. Hey. Hey.
Quarantines has officially
we're
become
back.
a group event. Shit.
We out here. We starting a little movement. The
I
studio
know.
audience has grown.
I know.
So Alan, I'm speaking specifically to you. I know you always bitching about I got to get Joe a mic. Well, now Joe has been outruled. There's too many people here, so I
Yeah, I
ain't got
know.
enough mics.
We got
So
hella
you
people in the studio audience.
You're
That's
just
fine.
going to have to deal with the real studio audience today because that's what we got. But we're back in the building.
I feel like Victor's just a lifelong fan now that I made him money on NBA Top Shot.
Well, you know who's not a lifelong fan of you? Me, because you made me $0 and 0
I mean,
cents on NBA
it's not
Top
my
Shot.
fault that you were too busy with strippers in Vegas to pre-order packs.
You know, these are things we don't speak about aloud. We save those for other episodes. So that's exactly what we'll do. Or we bleep it out.
yeah, or we'll bleep it out. That's fine. Now we got all our special sound effects.
Shake my head. But no, we back
We're
in the
back.
building.
We're
We
here.
got a nice little, I think it's a nice little topic that we
Yeah.
can kind of cook on for a little bit because you definitely are going to have to explain some things
Yeah.
me and the studio audience maybe even needs
Right,
to learn
right.
these things too. But we hitting social media.
Yeah,
Everybody's-
we gotta circle back. I feel like we talked
everybody's
a lot
favorite
about this
team.
in the earlier episodes, and I just feel like things come up. You know,
Yeah,
you gotta.
we didn't really give it a lot of the shine that we could have.
Yeah.
Like, and there's definitely one topic I want to cook on, but
Yeah.
I'm like, where do you want to start? Because I know obviously that one's a big one at the top there.
I
but-
mean, I think we better start with the thirst traps, right?
Okay.
We better
All right.
open strong on the episode
All right, that seems
and talk
fair.
about thirst traps for a
That-
bit. I mean, shit.
Hey, I'm not against it. Obviously, I was the one who put it on the list.
I know,
so
yeah, you did.
No.
Actually, I don't know if that's true. I can't remember. It was on an older list, and I
Can
grabbed
you
it.
read that? Okay, all right, that's fine. Like,
Yeah.
you know, it's fine. You know it's me, but it's okay.
In any case, okay, thirst traps on social media. We here for it? We not here for it?
So, first of all, that is a very easy question as a guy to answer. 'Cause
Let's
why
take a poll.
Why would I not be? Yeah.
Yes or no?
Raise your hand in the studio audience if you're against the thirst
Are
trap.
you against thirst traps or for them?
Nah, just raise your hand if you're against it. It's very easy.
Yeah,
You're
on social
if-
media.
Put your fucking hand down. You're lying. Yeah. And that, again,
They serve their purpose.
you're not against it.
You have to choose one that I'm for.
Exactly. And we go get to it. But again, that's a very general thing. That's why I'm answering your question.
Get it? Oh,
I'm answering your question. Now, again, we do have a little biased studio audience because
Yeah, I know this is extremely.
it's all penises here. So
But that's
it's
fine.
like-
I wasn't even
but
gonna say that was why the studio.
I'm
audience.
just saying that we're all gonna say that we're cool with the thirst trap. Like
Yeah.
in general, like yes, there are some that I'm like, come on now, like what you doing? And there are levels where I'm like, you're posting the thirst trap, and I'm
But
like,
see, here's
what are
the
you trying
thing.
to
Like,
get
I don't know.
to?
I would trust Joe the most on this because he's the one that most at liberty to say. Like these two, they got other,
situations
situations and priorities and
They're
realities.
studio audience. They're okay. Until you be putting their names on wax.
Joe
they're
said it's
fine.
okay. I trust Joe. He's the single one, so we'll put it to.
Alex said there's a difference between thirst trap and thirsty.
We're gonna definitely get there. Thank you so much. Man, that's
Thirst
why the
trap
studio-
versus thirsty.
So yeah. So here's the thing. Like, I don't think there's. Okay, actually, I take it back. Let's say 90% of women that use like IG or something like that on a normal basis.
Yeah.
So they post multiple times a week.
Yeah.
They posted a thirst trap before, and they posted it on purpose.
Oh
But-
yeah.
But to that thought about the thirsty, it's like you post one thirst trap a month. Thirsty, that's all you post. Like, I don't see you post anything else. Like,
I don't know.
I think you're thirsty when it's like I don't see anything else. Like, if your whole thing is thirst traps, either unless you're an OnlyFans girl, which again we know you haven't even touched that, so you don't know nothing about that. But other than an OnlyFans person, you're just thirsty. Like, what? Why are you? Why?
Well, see, I wouldn't say that being like posting thirst traps or being thirsty. I agree there's a difference, but I wouldn't deem either of them as bad. I would say they're both
Okay.
They're both fine and or both like
that-
amazing.
I
It's
just
fine.
asked why. That's all I asked. I didn't say it was bad.
But why? Like, I don't know. I think, regardless of whether you think it's bad or not, I think people have a negative opinion of this. And I have grown into my opinion of being like, absolutely no judgment, no shade whatsoever. Which I did not always feel that way. I mean, like, again, we've touched on this in many episodes, but like it's taking me a long time to like shake off the shackles, so to speak, of my
of your
Catholic
past
school.
life.
Yeah,
Yeah.
K-12. I mean, when you go to private school, like they literally can kick you out for any reason at any time, and they definitely instill that fear in you of like you must act according to this image of like what's PC and like what we want you to be like, or you're gonna get in trouble. And definitely being sexual at the Catholic school
Yeah, sure.
was one of those big no things. And so for a long time, it really was like, oh, like she just did that because you can see her cleavage, da 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 da, and I participated in that, and it's really hard to get to a place like where you're examining why you're saying that and if you really are behind it or not. I mean, even as late as like a year or two ago, I would be like judging women for doing this, and now I'm
Yeah, I
completely
was about to
like
say,
absolutely not
they
for
see
it.
they see at Kid Chris and Renee. They see you got some traps out there. It's cool.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah,
Posted one
not-
2 days ago. It's fine.
you're not afraid of that, so it's all good. No, I mean, I guess my thing is, I'm never against a thirst trap,
Yeah.
or girl be thirsty, whatever. Like, show off, like girl power, do all the things, like
Right.
love your body. That's all great because I love it too, most likely. But like, my whole thing is, depending, I guess, on the trap, so to speak, like the name of it is thirst trap.
Okay.
So it's like once I'm in there, I get kind of bothered when you get mad that I got trapped. And I don't say like, and when I say mad, it's like, okay, you drop a thirst trap on IG, let's say, right?
Right.
I like it. And now I comment or I say something in the DM about that specific picture. Yeah, it just seems like a lot of women are like, oh, I'm posting this for me, which I'm like, yeah, good for you. Like, I get that, but
I mean, you're not
can't-
just posting it for you. Like, I don't know. Even like,
okay, so talk to me then. Like, that's
Yeah,
what I'm trying
yeah,
to
yeah.
understand. Like,
so like when I post like a bra pic or whatever, like it is for me, but it's not just for me. Like it's like you feel like it's no different than just like dressing up to go out. Like you want to look good and you want people to see you looking good. So like it's not really like for seeking validation of other people necessarily, but other people seeing you look good is part of it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like, and to your actual question though about like why are women mad? Okay, so if someone comments on my picture, I'm never mad. Unless it's fake, unless it's like DM for collab.
collab.
Yeah,
Collab.
yeah.
DM me right now.
If it's literally
Shut
like
up.
What else on the other side of that? Take a chance.
fake DM for collab shit.
Wow, this looks great. Collab, DM me. Huh. Or DM this
Yeah,
account
yeah,
right
yeah.
now. Except for it's
Yeah.
not a real account.
Yeah, no. So that is annoying, but like real people commenting like fire emojis on a pic, like that never annoys me ever.
Okay.
Now the DM is a different story, and here's
All right,
why.
Here we go.
Because-
Again, it's a trap. It
Yeah,
is a trap.
but first of all, like it's not
It's a trap.
but it's not. I'm not trying to trap you. I'm
Correct.
like,
No, but see, here's the thing. It's a trap. So it's like when you put out like rat trap. Like you just whatever rat gets in that trap.
No, I get
that's what you
it.
caught.
I get
Like,
it,
you're not
but-
catching a specific rat.
but
You're
we're con-
catching that rat.
But you're assuming that the trap is to like bag a dude, and that's not
Well,
always what the trap is for.
I mean, hey, it could be to bag a woman too. I don't care.
No, I'm not. I'm saying like when I post a thirst trap, it's not to bag anyone. It's not about bagging.
Which is perfectly fine. But again, then call whoever invented the name thirst trap, and we need to talk to them. Because
Maybe,
it's a
yeah,
trap.
maybe it's just like a
It's-
misnomer.
It's still a trap.
Well, okay, so but here, let me finish though, because like part of the DM thing. Okay, so part of the reason that annoys me, just like point blank, and I don't know, some people are gonna think this is like lame of me or whatever, but I don't care. But like, I use social media to promote myself, my image, this podcast, my
What you do.
video project.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like you DMing me some thirsty shit is not helping the reason that I posted it. So like that annoys me of the comment versus like if I don't know it, and it doesn't always annoy me, but when it does, like if you do it one time, say. If you do it one time, it doesn't annoy me.
Mm-hmm.
If you do it one time and then shoot your shot with me, it doesn't annoy me.
Oh.
What annoys me is when you just like DM me my post commenting like some tongue emojis like a bunch of times. And it's just, and it's just like you're not actually shooting your shot. Like you're just being
Well,
like
I mean, they're not shooting.
you're just
their
being a
shot.
voyeur.
Yeah. no. Okay. No. Okay. Here's the.
Like if I post if I post a thirst trap like once a week, say, and every single time once a week you're DMing me some thirsty emojis and then not speaking to me otherwise and not shooting your shot otherwise, then I'm just like, what are you doing? And like you're being annoying.
But
Like
here's
you're
the
just
thing.
dogging me.
I'm putting the tongues out because I'm like it's like the feelers, you know. I'm checking out what's up. If you don't respond, then obviously that didn't work.
Right,
You
but
don't
like,
care.
right, but like again, if I like, so I mean, a couple guys do this to me, and it's
Of
like,
course.
you know, so like this, like a few guys, it's like, okay, I respond, say, I either I'm gonna respond or not, or respond, like it, or nothing. I mean, those are the three options,
Yeah,
right?
that's all you got. Yeah.
So like, typically, I'll at least like it because I'm not trying to be rude.
Yeah, you're like, thank you, I guess. Like,
Right,
but
right.
Not really. Thank
But if I just like it like 2-3 times and then you keep going, I'm just like, hey, you're not taking like that's what I mean. You're not taking the hint. And also these same guys, like at no point, even when I do respond, do they actually then try to shoot their shot. They just like are there. I don't even know why they're there. They're just there to say something thirsty.
They are just thirst trap connoisseurs. They just
Right,
enjoy
right.
the trap.
So it's fine. I mean, that's
The
fine, but
bees
like
in the trap.
it's the-
bees in the trap.
it's the repetitive and redundant nature of it that gets annoying to me, at least. I don't know about what other people
Well,
are doing.
I mean, I guess I understand the annoyance of the redundancy.
Yeah.
Except for it's like you are being redundant and continuing to post thirst traps. So it's like if you only did one, then I mean you're not gonna get no redundancy. But
Right,
you
but
know
again,
you're not
okay,
gonna
so
only do one.
fine. So I fair. So if I'm being redundant posting thirst traps, well, I'm promoting myself, right? If you're being redundant DMing me emojis, like what are you promoting? Because again, you're not actually shooting your shot. You're never getting to the goods, right? So it's like you have to like this is
Maybe they're just giving you appreciation.
women don't fucking like it when men like fake shoot their shot. Like either do it or don't. But it's annoying when it's just like up in the air, shrug emoji. I don't care if you want to. Da 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 da. Like shut the fuck up. Like women want dudes to be like direct and for real about it.
Hey, put that in the notes. Put that in the notes. All right. I guess we gotta start. Yeah, write that down. Write that down. Write that down.
At least that's what I mean. That's what I want. I want a guy to like
I'm
not
hearing
just be
you.
like, oh, I mean, it's either way. Like, what do you mean it's either way? You're in my DM shooting your shot. Actually, shoot it. Shoot or shoot. Okay, come on.
Well, you know, there's not a lot of Kobe's. There's not a lot of Kobe's out here. You know, they're just, sometimes there's only legends. But okay, because I don't know. Because my thing is, like, I just have never truly understood like the genuine goal, and I know that it is specific to each person. But there's an overriding actual thing.
the
but
goal of posting it, a thirst trap.
just of like what you expect the outcome to be, because I'm always confused by that, like bother about getting the attention that you kind of rightfully deserve by posting that.
Right.
And it's like, hey, yeah, this is the pic that your DMs is gonna pop up on just because, like, let's be real, like the females that have a majority of thirst traps tend to have a high follower count on IG per se. Like,
Right.
and
So
it's
I mean
just
that is.
natural,
I mean
like, that's it's not a good or bad thing. It just is what it is at this point right now.
Right.
And I feel like some of them, again, go back to like the OnlyFans or they're like models or whatever,
Yeah.
influencers, these things that, they're titles that they, I guess, tolerate it more. Mm-hmm. But when I think of the thirst traps for like, for a lack of a better word, normal women,
Right. Yeah.
I'm like, hey, y'all can't be surprised. Like,
But do you think the normal woman is like posting a thirst trap as frequently as like
Oh, there's no chance they are.
No.
As far as the women that I was just saying.
Right.
No, but again, it's a consistency thing. Like, you posting a thirst trap every week, you should be used to this by now. It's not
Well, I
being
agree,
that.
but like, what's the problem with just wanting somebody to just like and comment and be done with it and move on with your life?
Yeah, I'm like, where do you live? Like, what was this, Narnia? Like, it's like, shout out to you, girl. Like, you living a great life, but we don't do that out here, especially not in America.
I mean, I don't know. So you're saying you're out here DMing girls emojis?
I'm saying no. First of all, I don't really. Well, depends on. It depends on the female. But no, what I'm saying is, if I see a good looking trap, I'm diving
You
in.
gonna
Like,
slide
I'm
in,
gonna get in
yeah.
there. Like, I'm gonna,
I mean, but
Wow,
again, I
like,
don't know. I guess
I'm
yeah.
gonna be trapped. And
Right.
We'll see what happens. A lot of times I get tossed out of the trap.
It's
But,
rare.
like,
It's rare
I'm
that
in
I've
the trap.
actually been more than just like
I'm in a trap.
subtly annoyed. Like I've been subtly annoyed when it's just like every time you're just like, I know it's
So like the consistency of
Yeah.
like you said, the fake
and
shot.
and also like my proximity to you is a factor. Like if you're somebody I know like pretty well in real life, like some of these dudes like we don't know each other like that. And it's just like you're not shooting your shot. You don't
They're
actually
saying they're
know
G
me.
Unit. They want to get to know you.
But they don't because they're not doing anything. Like if you want to get to know me, then do it.
Say
Like
something, yeah. Like,
yeah, but you sending me some emojis just when I post a thirst trap and never and also never like engaging me with the other content I'm posting. That's another thing too. If you were
Yeah.
trying to get to know me, then you better figure that out. But you're gonna have to do some soul searching because you ain't going about it and it's not working.
but then I guess the easiest counter to like the dudes that aren't engaging in your other content is what they about. Like,
Right. So then I'm like, okay, I know what you're about. I'm not reciprocating. You should not be surprised that I'm annoyed. You know what I mean? Like, people don't. I feel like they just, it's. Again, I'm not actually saying that I'm
Yeah.
pissed off or like,
Yeah,
anything
yeah.
that serious. But on some level, it's like you're not thinking it through. Like, I don't know. You see what I'm saying?
As you talked about,
Yeah.
you were talking about things a lot on the pod. I've talked a lot about the pod.
Yeah,
We don't really
we're
be
not really thinking
things
Yeah,
through,
no,
so.
it's fine. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I would be hard pressed like to find if you're a woman who actually like has strong feelings about like hating it when dudes slide in the DMs because on your thirst trap. Like, let me know because I can't really speak to that. Nothing really annoys me that much about social media in that way. Like, I'm just like whatever. I mean, yeah, I posted it's thirst trap. Go ahead, go off.
Which
like,
is fair. I mean, yeah, I don't take social media very seriously.
oh, although okay, the most mad I ever got at a guy who was
story
like
time.
who was like doing this kind of thing is when he literally, and this is like really recently, he kept telling me that I should make it OnlyFans because what happened is that I was
Well,
like,
you should at least log into OnlyFans. 'Cause
Yeah, I
you made
know.
me look real bad on it.
but I was because when people like I said, dudes love to ask me if I do porn, and like I usually say something like funny or like kind of like.
like, haha, yeah, no.
Right, and also like I'm not the type to like shit on people who do porn. Like I think like live your best life, do you?
can
So
talk about that, yeah.
when men ask me this, it's not like my first reaction is to be like, no, I would never, because I'm just like, I would if I wanted to. I don't want to. You know what I mean? Like there's a difference between like shitting on them and also being like, no, that's just not for me.
Yeah,
it's
you're
not my
just like,
path.
I'm just not about it. Like,
Right. But it's not even because I have a problem with it. It's just because that's not what I'm doing.
you're
You know what I
literally
mean?
just not about it. It's like NBA Top Shot. You didn't sign up or you did. Like shit. It's not a crime. Like you just didn't do it.
So anyway, this guy originally like reached out to me and I was talking to him a bit I won't put that on wax. But anyway, I was talking to him a
Put a
bit
note on that. Put a note on that.
at first, and then he just like every week it was like, oh, when are you gonna make that OnlyFans? And I was just like, dude, I'm not gonna like. And also, you're just like
Did he
being
at least
annoying
listen
now.
to the OnlyFans episode?
I hope. I mean,
'Cause
shit, I
that-
fucking told him to.
Like,
Obviously,
at the very least, because first of all, if he'd have listened, he probably would have stopped asking continuously.
Right.
But so that puts that out there.
so I don't know. But anyway, yeah, if you're a woman and you like have strong feelings about hating dudes that slide in the DMs on your thirst trap, like let us know because I don't know. It doesn't really bother me that much until you just being like.
Yeah.
On and on about it.
I don't get it. So then, okay, here's my other question. I guess, funny enough, we have a decent studio audience, so I kind of present the whole question. But, like, what is the male equivalent of a thirst trap?
Ooh. I would suggest that one version of it is exactly the same thing as the women's version, which is the shirtless gym pic. No, I feel like women be capping and saying they don't like that shit, and like I don't like
then
it
they be out
either.
there.
But like
But
when
then
I'm
they be
just
out
like by
there.
myself scrolling, I'd be like,
And you'd be like, oh,
yeah.
hell yeah, look at that. Ooh,
Yeah.
Like, let me not comment. Or let me just
Right,
hit the
right,
like. Let me just hit
exactly.
the
So,
like.
like, men
so
are
y'all
more
don't take
just-
it the whole way. We fall all the
Yeah,
way in
yeah,
the
yeah,
trap.
yeah,
Y'all
yeah.
see the trap. and you're like,
It's
that was a
way
good
more-
trap.
yeah, it's
and then
way
you walk
more
around, you're
low-key.
like,
It's
"Oh,
way
let me-
more
let me walk
low-key.
around."
Person your algorithm won't follow.
Yeah, I mean, and also it's still, you know, there's varying levels of thirst traps, right? So like even women, like if you're going out on a night out and you just look good, it doesn't have to be like blatantly like whatever underwear pic. Like
Yeah, it's not a
if
great,
you look
it's not
if
a
you
great
look
first
good,
trap, but yes, it is.
but
levels.
men do the same thing of just like you fucking look good. You got to get the pic. You got to post.
I
it.
look good every day, so I don't know nothing about that. As far as I'm concerned, based on that logic, my whole IG is a thirst trap.
But I
Like,
mean, on
so-
some level, on some
Hold
level,
on.
IG is a thirst trap on the whole. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, because you think it's the best dating app around.
I do think. Well, actually, I think Clubhouse is best.
All right, yeah, you
but
you changed up,
IG
you
is a
changed
close.
up, yeah,
IG is a close second.
It's getting there. It's got to work. It's got to
But
work.
no, I mean, on some level, it's like Instagram. The only reason anyone is posting is to shine.
Yeah,
That's
true.
what a thirst trap is for, is to shine.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So
I agree with that. Okay, fair
there are
enough.
levels, but definitely like the abs pic, the gym pic. Men love to post gym videos. Fine, live your life.
I mean, if you're doing a workout, it's different. If you're like
I don't
doing a
know, if you're
workout
doing a-
shirtless, and if you're doing like The Rock, and you're like, oh, look at me, I'm bleeding. Ah, yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, I
Okay, then chill
theoretically
out,
don't.
chill out.
I theoretically don't like any of this content, and yet
But you're liking it.
I'd be watching
Mhm. Gobble gobble, eating them up. Okay, all right. Tisk.
yeah.
Oh, so yeah, this is another one. Like the selling sex for clout, aka thirst traps. Is
Yeah,
there
because,
anything
okay.
different for form of self promotion. Like
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say.
So I didn't really do a good job of putting this in the notes.
Yeah.
My point is, or my question to you is, like, we've talked about this even in promoting the podcast. I'm gonna let them see behind the curtain a little bit. That
Oh,
you,
take it behind the curtain.
that
Take it
you
behind the
don't,
curtain.
that you like, you prior to now have not used social media that much. You're not like a hugely active user on it.
Nah, I'm here for the jokes.
You're
That's
here for
about
the
it.
jokes.
And the
You
thirst
don't.
traps.
You don't like. It's a little bit, shall we say, uncomfortable to like self promote so much and like blah blah blah.
Yeah.
So
I
like,
think that I'm humble.
right. So how does the thirst trap idea play into that like idea of self promotion? Like you say you're for a thirst trap. You say you
Yeah,
like it.
so,
But
okay.
you don't like to promote yourself.
Correct, and again that goes back to what I just said. Like I like to promote the fake humble. Like like I just if something like really good happens to me, I don't feel the need to like go on social media and promote it, even if it's something that probably deserves some praise. I'd be like, I'm just not gonna do it because I just don't care. Like I'll text,
Yeah,
the close
yeah, the
circle and let
homies,
them
right,
know
right.
and let them give me that little praise. But like to me, that's enough.
Okay.
Because I feel like a lot of those people, like on social media, I'm like, you don't really care.
So your
Like-
thing is like you're more leery or like you find it less authentic when it's just clearly like praise seek.
Well, I mean, I guess before this, like social media was purely like a personal jokes, LOL situation.
Sure.
Now with this, technically, it's for lack of a better word, it's a little bit more work.
And
So
it's like
it's-
we're trying to. I mean, for all intents and purposes, like we're trying to be entertaining. We're trying to
Yeah.
offer the audience a product that they're actually getting something out of.
Yeah.
It's not
So
just
now it's like
your accomplishment.
I
So
want
to
to
speak.
post stuff where it's like, okay, yeah, I'll post a video clip or something. Like I'll probably post a
Okay.
clip tonight. Like, and I just like, oh yeah, like go like it. Like, and so I'll take like some of those likes where I'm like, oh, I don't know if you actually care or not, but hey, you watched it or you clicked
Right,
on it, so
right,
then
right.
you liked it. So I guess I appreciate that because it's
So you're
about the
growing.
pie.
Okay.
But if it's about me, solely me,
yeah, just like praising your
yeah, I'm
accomplishments. You're
like,
so
nah,
on it.
like again, my whole IG is a thirst trap, so we good. Like, just get in it.
Yeah, and that's I mean, I do feel like that's part of the reason that I've turned the corner so much of judging people. Like I went before, like years ago, when I was judging people on posting these thirst traps, it was definitely like rooted in this idea of what should be promoted and what is acceptable. And now I'm just like, hey, live your life, promote your shit. Like, fuck, like it's hard out here. I know. I'm trying to do it. Like it's
Yeah.
difficult to like get people to care, even when you know you have something good. So. I don't know. Just wanted to like draw that comparison for you as you, as I coerce you into posting our shit more.
It's perfectly fine. Hey, she be out here sending me these videos, whatever. Go ahead, like get your shot. I'm like, man, you filling up my goddamn phone with all these fucking videos.
I know. I
shit.
sent you like
I'm
10 in a
I gotta
row.
start deleting this shit. Like,
Wow.
But no, I will definitely.
And she's the CEO.
I am the
Hey,
CEO.
hey,
But, no, I'm saying she,
Yeah. No, but I got a promotion. Remember, I was just the talent before. I'm a
Write that on my grave. I'm the CEO.
I'm a producer now, so it's cool. I'm graded. I know, right?
Actually, really,
Exactly.
really recently, this guy. I don't know why I'm gonna say this, but I'm gonna say
No,
I
say
might
it,
cut
say
it
it.
out.
Nah,
This
don't cut it
guy
out.
was texting me, and we were like making jokes that were not really jokes.
So
And,
sexting?
and then no, not sexting. But then at one point he was like, "Nah." He's like, "Nah, you have hoes. Like, let them have you." That's what he said. And I
So
said,
you were on the verge to sexting.
and I
Gotcha.
said, first of all, he got really mad. I was like, first of all, I don't have hoes.
I got bitches.
I said, second of all, but if I did, I would have them, not the other way around. And he was really mad because I was like, "Don't tell me that the hoes can have me. Fuck you. I'm the CEO, bitch."
Oh man. Got a woman
He was
VP.
mad.
Let's go.
I know
okay,
he was
yeah,
mad.
shit.
I was like, "What?"
I mean,
Killed that vibe.
I get it. He kind of took that L on that one. Like he alley-ooped you. and
I mean, he should have
crushed
known
him.
better than to say that, but it's fine. I'm probably gonna call that out. Whatever.
No, it's fine. You probably. I mean, you're gonna come back around, so it's okay.
Yeah.
Nah, that's funny as hell.
Okay, let's cook on this
You want me to
couple's
cook?
social
Oh yeah.
media.
All right. Hold on. Let me just go. Let me check real quick. So
You put this on the list weeks ago.
there's one thing. Again, I love social media. I'm here for the jokes. It's all great.
Yeah.
The one thing I cannot approve, literally in any situation, like you cannot come up with an explanation for why it's okay, is a couple's social media account. I'm totally okay with these. You know, people got their dogs got a social media account. Your baby's got a social media account. Shout out Riley. Like it's all good, but Mr. and Mrs. Smith got their Facebook account, and that's the only account they got. The fuck y'all love each other that much that that's all you need? Like I don't understand.
So
like,
you're making the distinction. What if they have their own ones and
no. If they have their own ones, then you don't need one. You
Okay,
don't- So again,
okay,
like I
okay.
said, there's no reason for it. There's not one. Like, why the fuck do you have a joint account? Like, does she have the password? You don't get the post. Does he have the password? You don't get the post. Like, what's going on? Like, it's the dumbest idea I've ever.
so you don't watch
seen.
any couple videos.
Why would I? What for? Who? For what?
I mean, I don't know. Like when you're scrolling down the explore page and one pops up, do you immediately scroll past, or do you sit and watch
Oh, that's cute that you think I go on the explore page. So no.
Okay, so that's problem
if you're
number
not
one.
if you're not my friends, like we're good there. Like no, not having it. Like no.
it? Man, I'm not the only. You be on the explore page. Exactly. Thank you. You be on this. Yeah, I know. Roderick does because he be out here resharing these damn TikToks day and night.
And you know what? Because all of y'all are on it, I don't gotta be on it. I got y'all's humor. Y'all are reposting on your
Joe's
stories.
not
and
even
guess what?
on IG.
I'll
Joe
find it.
sits in the live studio
So,
audience
we
every week
good.
and listens to us talk about IG, and he's not even on it.
Hey, we'll get there. We'll get there. One thing at a
Okay,
time.
so
one
you're
thing at a
all
time.
the way not here for this.
I genuinely don't understand it. Like, what is the purpose? Because there's no purpose. If you guys
Well-
have your own accounts, then you're good. You
I
don't
mean-
need you don't need one.
Okay.
If you're out here trying to hide shit from people, then you too you too shady. Get the fuck out of here.
Mm.
And like, if you need someone to control or like. They need to have access to my social media. Guess what that relationship is? Over. So, like, there's no reason for it.
Okay.
There's zero reason. So, if you can find one, please tell me.
I mean,
But
okay, so
no one can explain
I'm
it to
actually
me.
not disagreeing with you. I don't like them either. I don't like them. I find them annoying as well. I don't feel as passionately as you do. I would say though, just in the sake of total transparency and honesty, that if I was with a guy who was like, "Babe, do this with me," I would for sure do it. I would for sure do it. Because it's just like fun. I mean, look we're doing this podcast, like everything. Like I like to like make stuff.
Nah.
And
Stop,
so if
stop.
somebody, here's the thing, I've
Stop.
spent 7 years making content where I am the sole driver of that creation. If a guy came around and was like, "I'm trying to date you, and also I'm gonna drive the creation of more content," I would be like,
We are on this pod together, and all we have that we have access to is a Twitter account. Get out of here, girl! You are not about to tell me this.
Yeah,
Like,
but
you
if
can't
you-
say you're on
if-
this side, no, because we talked about the IG, and you said I don't have time for that. That
Yeah,
was
because
literally
I
your
don't.
Exact quote. Get out of here. I'm not believing this nonsense. You lying to the people, and I will not take it. I will not take this lies on the pod.
I really don't think I would. I feel like I would.
I don't, man. That man
I
would
don't know,
have
maybe
to be real great. And honestly, I don't think that you would share it if he was actually helping your thing, because you've already said you're the CEO, so you don't want him out here on the CEO level. He got to be under here.
I mean,
so there's no way. You're lying to the people.
I don't know. I might be lying to myself that I would ever relinquish enough control to let somebody else lead the charge on a fucking project.
Liar. Again, no one can give me a reason why it makes sense. So somebody pop in DMs and make it make sense, because I don't get it. I don't get it. No one's going to like accomplish this, but I'd love to hear, because no one's going to.
I mean, some people really like. Okay, again, so I'm with you. I'm convinced. You've convinced me. I have friends who do like these kinds of things, and one of the reasons that some women like this shit is because like they like they like the aspirational family that they themselves are trying to build and have.
Yeah, but see, then that's fine. Like I said, you can make the little kid account.
Yeah, but
you can make the dog account.
Yeah, but it's like
you
the so and so family, the Ace family, the whatever. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
get a
people
sign
be loving
and put it
this shit.
outside of your house, like, and take a fucking picture.
I don't know.
of
I'm just saying, like,
make it your cover.
Bitches love it, and also like bitches love to see other women be like.
They just like to keep tabs.
They like to keep tabs. They like to talk shit. They also like to see like a picture of what they wish their shitty boyfriend was doing. Like, they love that too. They love to be like, oh, if he was just like this, it would be so great. He can do it. He just da-da-da. It's like, nah.
Again, you can't make it make sense.
Yeah. No, I'm with you.
just-
I'm with you.
So,
I'm with you.
hey, if you're listening to the pod and you have one of those accounts, we appreciate your, listening and shit. But delete that shit and get back to the
Or
separate
slide
shit.
in Blume's DMs and let him know
Just
why.
stop doing
it's
it.
why it's good.
Stop doing it, please. Just stop doing it.
All right. Well, this brings us to questions surrounding social media in a more like general dating type way.
Yes, so we can. That was the extreme.
Yeah.
This is the
I
not
need your opinion on this, because you know me, I access. It's a tough one for me.
Which is that's why I was calling you lying to the people just minutes ago, because I was like, access, come on now.
Okay, so how long should what are the are there is there a certain time period? Is it standard? Is it like, are there arrangements around it? Is it just like is it amount of time? I mean,
see, okay, so here's the thing. As far as like if you're talking to somebody, like at least for me, like because I've been single for a long time, I have no problem if I go out and take a great picture, like in Vegas with some hotties, or downtown with some cutie pies, and just posting it on there.
yeah, but that's
And if it's let's just say the picture is only one person,
that's
right?
what I was literally just gonna say.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
And someone would be like, "Oh, well, is that like who you? Is that who
So
you
you
hollering
would dead
at?"
ass post a random bitch on your account with you?
If I look good in the photo, then yeah. Again, my IG is a thirst trap.
First of
the
all,
whole
you would
thing.
never post, but man.
Yeah. But I don't have a problem
man.
with that, because if I look good and she cute too, then that's a good photo. So it might as well just go on there.
Is this a person that you know? Do you tag her? Are you trying to?
Well, it depends. Like, I'd actually prefer that I didn't know them, because then it'd be like funnier, and I would have to tag them, like whatever.
I mean,
but
I think everyone.
if I know them, like I have no problem tagging them in it. Like if we become friends, like it is what it is. But like as far as
I don't know about this.
I can pull up evidence. It's fine. But like as far as like posting like bae, to me, like maybe I'm just old school. Like if you haven't, done the whole like I've told people this is my girlfriend or whatever, like I don't really care. Like I'm just gonna post whatever until we become official. Then once it's official, I can't be out here posting those random hoes. Like I can't do it.
Yeah, no, you definitely can't be posting random hoes if you're official with somebody. But I don't know. I don't think you can just be posting girls that you just.
If it's a good picture, what's wrong with a good picture?
If you look good, then post the random. I say.
The same way you're posting thirst traps because you're out here just trying to give yourself some shine. To me, that's my shine. That's my shine. I got a very nice
about
picture.
This. We got a bunch of people in here who
nice-
don't use social media that much. I'm talking about when to post bae. Like, I don't know about this. This is all quite suspect to me.
Okay, so all right, like if you were looking for like an actual like time of like when I started talking to homegirl to when I actually post her on social media.
Yeah.
I don't think that there's a necessary time if I actually like her. Because it's like if I actually like her, then I might as well show her off as soon as
If I
possible.
actually like someone, I am even less likely to post them.
Oh no! If I okay, and that's just the guy, the dog, or whatever. Like I'm pissing territory right away. Like
Yeah,
oh,
maybe.
pal, you out there, but like you're like no, I gotta wait. Like I don't want people to know. I don't want my thirst traps to lose their luster. Like I don't know. Like no, I'm cool. Like let's go. I'm not waiting. Like there's no point. Again, if I actually like them. But if I don't actually like them, then they'll know.
But see, I don't know. You better be careful doing that shit. If some guy that I just like, I mean, like I've said in other episodes, like say I'm out with my friends at the bar, pray that time comes sometime soon, and I'm progressively getting drunker, and at some point I see a Snapchat there, a guy on the roster's out at a different bar, or I just like blatantly text them and be like, come to this bar, blah blah blah. They come, I'm drunk, I'm hanging all over them, PDA through the roof, like blah, 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 blah. And like, there's been many times that this has happened whereby the friends that I'm with then like are taking pictures of me and said guy chirping me. If that guy got a hold of one of those pictures and turned around and fucking posted that shit, I would kill him. I would be so pissed.
Even though he didn't take it.
Correct.
And your friend sent him the photo.
No, well, my friend wouldn't be sending him the photo, but
you
even if
he got a hold of it.
Even if he had no matter where he got it from, if it was from his own friend took the photo and gave it to him, or he himself took a picture of me and then posted it, I would be mad. I would be like, I would be like, do not claim me in this way. This is not appropriate of you to do at this time.
Okay, now see, here's one thing that you did bring up, because we are talking all social media. I will say I could understand your anger about that on IG. If it was on Snapchat, get out of here.
Right, no, yeah, okay,
you can't
fine.
be mad about that.
If it's Snap in the moment or Story in the moment, I might still be mad, but I would have to just let that go because that's whatever it is.
On that. That's 24 hours.
Right, that's fine. But you're posting me to the grid? To the grid? And I'm supposed to just like accept this shit? Like, absolutely not.
Okay, but now here's my question. Why are you being mad? You were all over homeboy.
Because
so he's looking good because you was all over him.
Yeah,
so
but just because I be all over somebody doesn't mean I'm trying to make it Instagram official with them.
But
shit.
Who says he's trying to make it Instagram official? Maybe he's just trying to make some other bitch jealous.
Then you're just using me and ruining what I got going on publicly in the process.
Not only if he tags you.
No, people be seeing. You know how it is.
I don't know how it is. Don't
people be seeing this stuff. I don't know. I don't know. Anybody aside, any man that I'm like pursuing or might pursue or have in the past pursued, post a picture. Like if you're not posting, like if you're posting a picture of me and it's clear that it's not just like we're friends and it's a friend pic, then you better talk to me about that before you do it, or I'm gonna be mad.
All right, well, note that down too. I can't post no pictures with Kristen until she has already verified. Like, note that down.
First of all, I want everybody to verify every picture they ever posted me. Just because I just want them to do that. In any case,
I'm the CEO, bitch. She's out here like no pictures, no pictures.
But
except for on the pod.
But again, like if we go out and we take a picture, we're friends. You post it. Oh, quarantine's co-host. Da da da. No, fine, no problem. Again, still verify with me, please.
Say there's no way I'm allowed to post that. Like, you're gonna have to post it.
But I don't have a problem with it in the sense of like you're out here like man, you don't know what I've been telling somebody else. Like, stop it! You exposing me. You're exposed. Like, stop it.
Man,
you can't. You have to talk to me about it first. I'm perfectly happy to have a conversation if you're like, hey, I have feelings for you. Let's be exclusive. Let's have that convo then.
This is.
You're just trapping me in a public relationship, and I don't like that.
He's not trapping you in a public relationship. He's posting a photo of you guys look good, or a post of him and a lady.
Unless you're like making that your move. Like if you've been trying to be after me and then you do that as like a move, I might be into that.
So there's a way that it can manipulatively work.
I might be into that.
His shooting the shots with the tongue emojis wasn't working. So guess what he did?
I don't know. It's risky though.
Me on the gram.
Man, it's risky though. I might just as likely to block you and never talk to you again as I might be to be like, come over.
Hey, sometimes you gotta take a risk.
It would probably be one or the other.
Risky,
I'd either be like, fuck
risky.
off, or I'd be like, come over now. One of the two. It's a risk. It's a risk you gotta take.
Wow. Okay. So you're.
But
You're more of the situation of like, y'all better be hardcore official before you post in Bay.
Correct, yeah, because
Like-
it's just like, I don't know, again, using social media the way I do where
Yeah, because you bought your brand, and I'm about
yeah,
the jokes.
everything is very intentional with everything that I post and say all the time. Like I rarely even post my friends just because like I don't know that that's like the type of content that like our again with our quarantines podcast, like we're trying to offer somebody like entertainment and something, like I love my
Yeah,
friends.
dang, actually, I'm the guy that's on your.
I know, you're all over it.
Crazy. Wow, that's crazy. It's a joint account.
I know. You're the one.
Joint
Yeah,
account.
thank you, Joe. You're the one. Yeah, you're over here shitting on joint accounts. You're
I
the
am
one,
shitting on joint
You're the
accounts.
one that said we should get a quarantines podcast account, and I said
mean,
nah.
yeah,
I was like, nah, that has to go on mine.
Hey, yeah, because you was out here trying to hog me. You make me look bad. You know how many times I get comments talking about, oh, you dating Kristen? I'm like,
I
no,
know,
we just doing a podcast.
We're not dating, people. Hello. We
Jeez
say this
Louise.
every week.
Yet.
Yeah, okay. God.
LOL smiley
But
face.
no, you did get mad at me recently of that one video about the bottle service girl.
Yeah, because you cut it to make me
I know.
look
I
bad.
did cut it to make you look
Cut
bad.
it to make me look
I was
bad.
like, whatever.
Even though I already got 2 texts from people who listened to that episode and fully agree with me.
That's such bullshit. I was like,
100%.
whatever.
I'll
If
say
you
it's a shot.
if you want to have control over the videos, you cut them yourself.
Hey, I'm gonna have to start. Damn, I'm gonna have to start because I'm out here getting killed.
But back to the question at hand. I would not post a dude on my social media unless we were official. And even then, I don't know.
You have to.
And even then, sometimes got to pass. Some roster members got to be notified of their layoffs.
Man. Shit. Well, yeah, the roster members are gonna be mad, especially them backups.
I mean, I don't know. That's kind of a cap, but not that much.
Not really. Yeah, I was about to say, no.
But we got to get some bitches in here, man. Anyway.
I mean, I agree. Yeah, it's like, wow, finally something we agree on today. We gotta get some bitches on here. Like, wow, thank you.
No, I know.
You see how
Okay.
you see how she treat me?
Okay, poll for the male studio audience. Is it common knowledge amongst men that women be posting shit, especially to their IG story, but really to any form of social media, for the sake of one dude seeing that shit, regardless of whether or not he comments or not? Just
AKA the
that, just
sub-
so that
AKA the
he
subtweet.
just so that he will see it.
Do they do that?
Oh fuck yeah!
No, what are you saying?
Yeah, she's asking.
I'm
like,
saying,
do you
men
know
are
that?
men aware of this, and are they able to like spot it and like know that it's for them or not for them or for?
Yeah.
I would say a majority of the dudes they know. Like,
Do you think?
And they'll try to bend it to make it about.
yeah. It's all about the it's all about the manipulation. You know, you do that little ninjutsu, but you know, like, it's,
Joe, if
Nah.
he ain't answering, then I am. That's the best quote of the night.
Probably won't see it.
yeah. Well, we know you won't see it because
Well, you're married. I don't even know if you get a vote in this.
time.
Interesting.
Nah,
All right,
no
ladies, we
question.
need more direct communication. Sounds like that's what the guys are saying.
I feel like I already told you this about the direct communication on another pod, but
That's
that's
probably
fine.
true. That's just not a. That's I have the opposite problem. So
Well, yeah, that's because you're too direct. As a recent episode has been posted and talks about, like, yeah, you're a little too direct sometimes. So it'd be
Yeah.
all right. Well, I don't think it's too direct, but you get
it's
what I'm
not too
saying.
direct. It's just
I know.
it's just a
You-
surprising.
You, get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
No,
No.
but I don't know. I feel like we noticed the sub tweet. It's pretty clear because I mean, like Rod said, like if y'all not in a good situation,
Yeah, you know.
like come on now, who else you posting about?
Right,
Like,
right.
It better be about me, shit, like
Yeah.
because otherwise I'd be mad. Like who else you sub tweeting?
Well, how do you feel about like people using social media as like their fucking diary, like airing shit out, like?
So
What do
I
we think of that?
feel.
I mean, that's sort of off topic, but
I
interesting.
feel less strongly about that as I do about the couples thing, but I do feel strongly about it. Like,
You shouldn't do it.
if you are like someone who's like always on social media, like that's your move, that's your thing, then it is your diary. So then I don't really care. Go ahead. Just don't be surprised when people be out here making comments. Half those people saying, "Hey, you guys should probably keep this between y'all." Da da da. And then the other half of the people that were like, "Oh my God, we love you. We're so sorry you're going through this." And it's whatever. But if you never really post, like if you're like me on social media, where you just kind of post a picture every month or two, and you're just like, oh, just telling my trips and just fun things.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, some crazy bitch break your heart, and you're out here ranting like, bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks. Like, you gotta chill out. And now I'm saying that as someone who may or may not have posted
Done
on
that
Facebook
before?
one time, bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks. Speaking about a female, but like you shouldn't be doing that. Like you gotta calm down.
I don't know.
So,
I can usually
my thing.
I can usually maintain enough not to be saying shit like that, but I can sometimes become, because I already do this anyway, like in my regular ways that I am on social media, I incorporate Drake lyrics obviously all the time. You've seen it, yeah. And so like I don't know, not so much recently because just whatever, but in the past I have been known to like post like a moody song or something.
Oh yeah, no, I get it. The whole little hit the little song. I used to love the song lyric thing about my vibe. Like that used to be my thing, which like was whatever.
Yeah.
That's a little less. I don't actually mind that. Like
Jhené
posting
Aiko,
it,
the worst, something like that. You just gotta let them know. And
yeah, sometimes you gotta put the sound lyric. So that
that
part
guy
I'm
knew
okay
it was
with.
for him. That's fine.
Yeah, no, but yeah, the song lyric I'm actually not against. But again, in general, if you're using social a lot, I'm like,
How
whatever,
about the black, like people who post like a black screen and then just like a rant? That's too much.
Oh, put in
dark place.
no,
Yeah,
put,
they
put,
are.
Put in the black screen with the thing. Put in the screenshot of the note that on the iPhone.
Oh my god,
like-
that's a really dark place. That's bad.
I mean, and also the other thing I'll say about this, my last thing I'll say about this is, if you're one of those people that like, you don't have the joint account, but you obsessively post about your man and like, or woman in like such a loving, happily way or whatever, and you do that for like 3 weeks in a row, and then you post some shit about like, oh my gosh, how could they do this to me?
Yeah.
And then 3 days later, it's like, oh, he loves me, and you just go in that little cycle. Delete your social media. Like you don't need it.
just stop.
You don't need it. Like you need to go. Like that's bad.
Okay, I have another question. I keep coming up with things in my mind as we're going. Okay, I have another question, which is, and I feel very strongly about this, but I want to hear everyone else's first.
Okay.
Can you, like, what do you do with the posts of the ex?
What do you mean?
Do you leave it? Do you delete it?
like if it's
Do
already
you-
been up there and then we're in a relationship?
No. So you were with somebody, you've been posting them on a regular basis. Y'all break up.
It just depends how bad the break is.
What do you do?
How bad was the break? How did it happen?
Honestly, I
You
don't-
guys think it depends on the breakup itself? What
yeah,
do you
in general it does. I just don't delete anything, so I don't care. But like,
Oh my
yes.
god. Okay. Well,
But yes, I agree with them that like, because there are some breakups that would be like, yo, I better never see this trick again in life, and so I'm not gonna log into my Facebook and see them every day. So I'm gonna delete all the stuff. But I've never had that situation, so for me, I don't.
Okay, how about so you're saying it depends on the breakup. Okay, so say the breakup was fine, right? Joe, say the breakup is fine, but then you start dating someone else. Like some time's gone by, you're dating someone else now. Now what?
I've only posted myself. I've never posted.
Oh my god, this is not helpful.
I wouldn't delete it. Why would I delete my past memories? Like, I don't understand.
Okay, see, this is I have a friend that always makes this argument to me that it's all about the memories and whatever, and I'm just like, public social media is not about fucking memories. It's about public image and branding and perception
What
and
if
your
my account is
current life.
private?
Is your shit private?
No, I'm just asking.
I was about to say, I'll be telling you to promote these videos for nothing. Your fucking shit is private. God damn it!
I'm just
I was
giving
about
the.
to
I'm
smack
just,
you.
I'm just giving
Woo!
the perfect counter argument. That's all I
No,
was saying.
okay, yeah, fine. If your shit is private, then fine. But I don't know. If for me personally, if I get in a relationship with a dude and he has like a fucking Instagram feed full of another bitch, I'm gonna be like, no, delete that. You're with me now.
But you will tell him to delete it.
Yes, I will.
Wow.
I think he should have already done it without me even telling him to do it personally.
So you'll feel some type of way. That he
But I
does
would
it.
be like, yeah, you need to delete that.
The other side of the coin.
And furthermore, I actually think it's not dependent on the breakup and if it was good, bad, or otherwise. I think you delete that shit no matter what. I think you delete it no matter what.
I mean,
You're not with them anymore. Unless, okay, the one caveat is like, if
If you're with no one still, then you can kind of leave it.
no,
Kind of start talking to someone.
no. You break up, it's confirmed breakup, you're never getting back together.
See,
Delete it.
You know why
Delete
I
it.
don't. I'll say one thing. You know how I don't like deleting it is because like for me because I don't post a lot. The fact of the matter is everybody that I know has already seen it, so I don't see the point.
Yeah.
I just don't see the point. Everybody's already seen it. They know who that is. They know what it's about. They know what's happened. What's the point of me removing
Okay,
it?
but Lume, we're moving into a phase where now you're promoting something current. You got to keep the people up.
Yeah, I know, and I'm gonna keep posting on the pod.
Man,
Yeah,
no,
like-
you got to delete it. I don't know. My friend always makes the same. He gets so mad at me. He's probably gonna want to come on the podcast and make this argument. But he's always like, "It's my life. It's my memories. Da, 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 it's still valid." I'm like, but it's not. It's a public imagery of your life, and you need to keep that current and need to keep that accurate to what's going on with you. Like, why? I don't understand why would you ever want to be publicly associated with someone that you don't want to be with?
Well, how do you know I didn't want to be with them? Maybe they broke up with me. So then maybe I still love that girl. So shit, like, why do I want to get rid of all
All
love?
right.
Yeah,
If
you out here coming for mine? Like, come on,
if she broke up with you and you're trying to win her
Soul-
back, then yeah, okay.
Soul
Then yeah.
crushing, soul crushing. That's what we like to call fatality.
No, yeah. If you're trying to win her back, then leave your shit out there and live your best life. But I'm saying, like, I don't understand people whose argument is that like it's somehow important. No, like, why? I don't understand why you would ever want to be publicly associated with people who, like, again, you're not gonna not everybody who follows you now is the only people that are ever gonna follow you, right?
True.
Your life evolves. You're gonna meet new people. You're gonna meet new women, men, whatever it is, friends. It's like, okay, so why do you want this other person that you guys broke up? You don't want to be with them. Why do you want to associate with that? Delete that shit.
I'm hearing you. I'm hearing what you're saying.
Also sidebar, but related, it's also one of my favorite fucking things to troll people over. Like my friend, like my
Oh wait, what's your favorite thing to troll people over?
my actual good friends, like when they like my really good friend got out of a relationship and they finally deleted all the pics with the ex.
Mm-hmm.
And when I noticed it, I went on the very bottom first ever pic and commented on it and said, "Didn't take me very long to get down here."
Damn.
Like not to like troll them over the breakup, but just to troll them because it was just funny.
I mean, it was kind of. I mean, that's good. I'm not gonna lie. That's a good fucking joke. Like, that's a good fucking joke. But I don't know. I guess.
No. Be careful when you're scrolling on anyone that you're interested in social media. Don't like a pic from years ago, please.
And I've done that, and it's bad. Although one time, yeah, you have to be careful. Although one time, just to mess with, just to mess with a guy, I went back and
I don't care either.
I went back and liked every pic. Like I went through the whole thing, and I was just like, "Fuck this," and just liked every single pic just to be funny.
I've never done like the thing where it's
Yeah.
like I've liked enough pics for the woman to screenshot and be like, "Wow, somebody's obsessed." I've never liked that many pics, but I mean, I've liked.
I'll admit I've liked a really old pic of a guy's ex. So like I was like CIAing her ass.
That sounds like some trolling ass.
No. Like a guy that I started dating a guy. I mean, this is what women do. You gotta investigate.
Wow.
No.
Wow.
Like
I know, right?
Why is this here?
Yeah.
No. I started dating a guy. Every time a woman starts dating a guy, she investigates him. Okay,
Oh, yeah,
so
100%,
I'm
we know.
investigating this guy. I find his ex-girlfriend's page. I'm scrolling through the ex-girlfriend's page. I liked an old picture accidentally on the ex-girlfriend's page.
Okay, but see, now this goes to your other thing. Like, weren't you happy that you seen the ex? So you could do your little evaluation and do all that bullshit.
To be clear, I don't need the ex. I don't need the ex to be posted on his page to be able to find out who the ex is.
Okay, that's fine. But then you went to look. It's just quicker. It's easier.
It's not quicker or easier. It's all slight work if you got that CIA
What are you talking
vibe.
about? It's obviously easier on his page to click on a thing.
yeah,
Like,
but it's not the make or break. Like you can figure it out. Like
I didn't say you couldn't figure it out, but it is quicker and easier.
Yeah,
to
but
just
it's
be on
actually
his
more
page.
validation if it's not easy.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's because
Also, like
it should
it's
be gone.
also like I'm not doing that in lieu of asking a guy. If I was dating a guy seriously, I would just ask him about like a past relationship if I had questions about it. Like I would just be like, so like I don't know, but if I had concerns about something, I would bring it up with him. That doesn't mean that I'm not also on top of that gonna do some just general fucking investigative work just because.
She's an investigative
fun.
reporter.
I mean, all bitches do this, like whatever. It's not the primary source of information. If it's like a mature, serious relationship, I would just ask the guy if I had a question.
All Kristen is saying is even if you're on her side about deleting all your fucking exes on your
Delete
social
your
media,
fucking extra shit,
she'll
please.
find them anyway.
It
So
makes
you might
me-
as well not delete them,
it
which
makes
goes
my
back to
blood
my
boil.
team. But anyways,
It makes my
yeah.
blood boil, man. I can't stand to see the X on
okay.
people's pages.
Well, then don't look
Gets
at
to
my
go.
Don't look at my pages. Don't look at my pages.
I think that's it. I think that's my last point that I was going to make.
Nah,
You
that's
got
fair.
anything else about social media?
I mean, go to social media for the jokes. Go for the
Yeah,
fun.
I agree. For
Get
fun
rid of
and
these
jokes
damn
and
couple
entertainment.
accounts and stick to the dogs and the kids and the events. And that's
Actually,
it.
don't. I actually hate kids and dogs accounts, so whatever. It's fine.
Wow, you're just very disappointing, but
I
it's
know.
okay. Like,
I mean, not kids, not the. Well, I'm not really a big dog person. That's besides the point.
wow, this is the last episode of Quarantines. It's been a wonderful run, guys.
You're not a big dog fan, are
I like
you?
dogs.
Yeah, like dogs. And some people be
I
like
like dogs.
obsessed with their pets.
Yeah, and they're the ones that have the dog accounts.
I don't know.
That's
I'm gonna get.
And I'm cool with them.
You always trap me into ostracizing our fan base. I gotta stop. We gotta stop. We gotta. end
I
this.
talked you into it. You're the one that said I'm kind of. I didn't prompt you to
This
do that.
has been another
I am
episode of
from-
Quarantines.